bum bum. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Bum ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. What's up, everybody? Man, it has been a while. Oh, charcoal. All right, cool, cool. All my stuff's still here. Wow, okay, so these are extremely common Pokemon. Is that one of the new birds? What? What is that? Dash, what's happening, my man? Man, so apparently the charcoal things are extremely common. Oh, you're buying some stuff. Thanks for buying my products. I need to get back up to speed. It's been a couple of weeks since I played. Like, actually played. Let's see, legend. Actually, I got to vote. Dude, what have you been up to? Overpower Gaming, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Man, I have not streamed in, I think, 3 weeks, so I'm going to be a bit rusty. I just got back from the gym, so I'm a little bit tired on top of everything else, but I think we'll be okay. Because we have a lot of new content to go through today. And not even that we have to really go through it, but I want to kind of get going. And there's some things that I definitely need to get for myself, such as the nature mints. After I vote, of course. There we go. Gotta support this. Gotta support the server. What? Did you make 1 million melons? Man, that's insane. That's actually nuts. So apparently these are extremely common. I'm gonna fight one just to see what they drop. Coal. Figured. Should have figured that much. With their name being what it is. So now they've got. Okay. Now they've got, or they added, upgraded great rods or whatever, good rods, whatever they're called, which means that there's significantly more. Oh God. Oh no, I probably have to talk to a fisherman again. So in my old log, my fishing log, I was at like 91%. I needed like 2 or 3 more Magikarp of the new skins. And now they've added more with the the great rod. So it's just going to be a never-ending like quest. Not that I'm going to like focus it, but all right, now I got to go back to the Reforged wiki cuz I need to figure out how to actually get recipes, items. The nature mints. Are they just kind of like the berries where they grow randomly? Mints. So I do need a jolly mint and a hasty mint. Mints are a kind of additive that are obtained when breaking program. Change the stats, making them look similar to if they had it. Okay. So jolly and hasty. Okay, so I'm looking for green mints. Jolly and hasty are both. Oh, and naive. So I need just green mints. Okay, I can handle that. What else did they add for 8.02? I think it was like bug fixes or something. So has everybody seen the new content, right? I'm assuming. I know I posted a video last week showcasing like 90% of what they added. I didn't go into the details of like the super specific or like the bugs, but the new Pokemon that were added, I discussed that. What the? And I also talked about the mints, which is what I'm going to be hunting. Let's see, 3.5 minutes, so let's go home. Figgy, you got the... How much are the nature mints? I'm just like out of curiosity. I'm not even sure like what's the going rate for them. I want to just like find one in the wild. Oh, Scovit, that's a new one. Dedenne. I feel like they increased the movement speed of this. Is that just... It must just be from not playing for a while, but... I feel like I'm moving really quick. Guys, what have you been up to? I've been taking it easy on Pixelmon. Work has been like really, really nuts and stressful for me these past few weeks. There's a big Toga Demaru. Oh, okay. I've actually just seen that on the Pokemon Journeys on Netflix. There was just a super stressful presentation I had to do this past week, kind of to prepare for the main presentation in a few weeks. So I've been like working long hours, working weekends. Yes, AFK. Yeah, there's really... I kind of wish they did have like a timer for AFK people. Because there's been a number of times like Legendaries spawn. Squovit. Whoa. Okay, I thought that was a shiny. Oh, is this a mint? Doesn't look like one. Oh wait, did they change the way that berry looked? That looks way different to me. That might have been something they changed. Maybe they just changed the models. Man, we surpassed the 600 subscriber mark with that most recent video I published for the update. Oh. You forage on grass with a bug type to get mint cuttings. Plant the cutting and after it grows... Oh, I see. So the mint cuttings don't even have like a specific color. Interesting. I should just farm up like a bunch of them Because, like, now that nature mints exist... Oh. I always take a random Evo Stone ores. Yeah, now that nature mints exist, like, the value of a Jolly Landorus is going to drop so much because, like, people have been spawning Landorus quite a bit now. Don't you say anything about the adding in a... Fine, I won't say anything, Dash, as long as you like every video I've ever made. So it sounds to me like I need to get myself some bug Pokemon. And yeah, get my I have one Latios and one Landorus, but they're the wrong natures. So I want to make a hasty Latios and a jolly Landorus. Now, before I stopped playing, people started spawning like Landorus, like quite a few Landorus. When I say quite a few, like maybe like a handful. I think one of them was already jolly, but that means that they do exist, and there is apparently a hot spot to spawn them. More so than the one area that everybody else was using. Thank you, thank you. I definitely would appreciate more subs, because now that we hit 600, we're working our way to 700. So guys, what should I do today? I should go to spawn and fight the Elite Four. Because Elite Four is just a lot of free items. Oh, this guy's on it. Victor Berkeldale. Alright, let's see. PC. So there's that. Yeah, now that I've got my modest Kyogres, like, they're not as valuable, which is kind of disappointing. But it's okay. So what am I going to do for... I think they're back here. So Ash Greninja. Just going to put him in. Him in. And I need... Should I do... I think I might do try Melmetal. These are all 100s. All right, let's give this a oh. What? Okay, this is obviously bugged. Guys, this is I haven't battled these guys in like 2 months. What's the deal? I thought these were supposed to refresh every month. That's really disappointing. Put these guys back here. Man, that's so disappointing. I thought those Elite Four guys were supposed to, like, refresh every month. Apparently not the case. So what am I doing? I need some NPCs. And I need to get bug Pokemon for the nature. Actually, let me check the shop. What? They're selling mints for 200? That's pretty nuts. That doesn't seem like that. I mean, I guess if they're easy to get, it makes sense. So I'm looking for green mints. Jolly! Oh, it's 600. I think I can do better than that. I do. I'm just saying. So, dump that. Don't want the cobble. Man, I'm so like confused. I don't even remember what I was doing when I left. Ninja. And then the whole update. Anybody else kind of like surprised that they had the update like 4 weeks after the 7.3.1? I figured it was going to be at least a couple of months. What is this? A map? Oh, 1 million. That's awesome. Haste, jolly and hasty. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm 1 million melons. It's live on stream now. Hey, 300? I can definitely... I will be more than happy to take him for 300. Yes. Thank you. Oh my god. What's happening? Guys, how have you all been? It's been so long. I want to like reconnect with you guys. What have you been up to? Anybody else have any cool Pokemon? Oh, actually, the good lord, what is happening? Nikupe, yeah, did you see that? He made it. He made it to 1 million melons. I'm. Oh no, why? So many empty markets. Oh, that spawned a chicken. Oh, Dash, what do you... Dash, this guy's trying to sell iron for 400 a stack, and you're saying I'm inflating the prices? Man, Jay... Was that Jay? Or who was that? Just jacking up the price of, Oh, Bay's fishing for the Magikarp, I think. I've been waiting for about 2 months to get my Pokemon from Aussie Age. Mr. Rhyme photo? Selling that for 5K? Mewtwo Knight, what? 20 Jeepers, cripes. Gone. Let's see. Where are they? Cost $460 per unit. So 450. I'll sell them for 450 a unit, I guess. And a custom built. My birthday was a couple weeks ago, and I'm gonna be streaming on Nikupe. That is awesome, man. Is it a super jacked like a super stacked PC? Who needed the... Like, what are the specs on it? Anybody on the stream haven't seen like all of the new content? Because I can go to my... Oh, good lord. Six or seven. So that's 2,700 for 6. So now it's a kind of, I wouldn't say shady thing, but oh man, a green screen. I don't even know. I don't even know how to properly use a green screen. I'm gonna see if I can convince. I can run RL Craft with shader smooth. What is RL Craft? I don't think I've heard that before. Nice. Okay. 6. Oh, I messed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna sell them in batches of 6. Market sell 2,700. I'm selling them for 450 each, guys. So 450 times 5. What is that? 2250, I think. There we go. Do you want me to, Cat? Do you want me to say it the way it's supposed to say, or be like sound, or the way I normally say it? That was all the Dawnstones I had. They're all. I've got 10 shards. Oh, I. I just sounded. I just made it sound like I've got 10 Dawn shards. Oh man, I forgot how much how enjoyable this game is. It's just so peaceful. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, Brosiv. Yeah, I just didn't want to try to sell them one at a time because then it just the way Suicune or yeah, I say like Suicune or Suicune. Now I Suicune when it's supposed to be like Suicune. It just looks like it should be Suicune. Suicune. Now I feel like I'm saying it weird because you want me to say it. Where's my sand? Look at all that concrete I have. Big Poppy. Dawnstones were showing 455 on the slash cost. Back when I first got on, they were selling for like 650 each. And then a bunch of people started to use my $5,000 an hour video. And Dawnstones have gotten a lot more common now because of that. Which hey, I'm all for. I'm glad people are taking advantage and using the videos that I made. I'm glad I'm glad I'm making stuff that's actually beneficial to other people on the server. Okay, so we got the mints. The next thing I want to do is level up my or get some NPCs. I want to get my Lanoons up to 81 so I can make my another video on how to make money. Suicide. I mean, Suicune is just such a horrible. It's like a very defensive Pokemon. It's just not a good It's such a crappy Pokemon. They were really cool when they came out, but now that the game has the series has progressed so far, you kind of see just how not useful or good they actually are. I think Entei is still my favorite one of the 3 dogs. Hentai Raichu. Oh my god. Hentai. Good old hentai. Suicune. 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 Oh. Suicune. Suicune. Okay, I need to stop saying that because I'm gonna just it's gonna bother me all day that I'm like saying it weird all the time. So Nakupe, are you gonna set up your set up like a YouTube channel then, or do you have one? Oh, you do have it. Nakupe, do you have a Twitch or a YouTube channel? I don't even remember it anymore. Oh, why'd you have to move? Yeah, so the presentation I had this week went. I would say it went pretty well. Not perfect, but honestly, I wasn't like if it went perfect, I would have been kind of like, okay, you guys really didn't provide me any feedback, so I would have been pretty disappointed actually. So yeah, I got feedback on my presentations, which there was a lot of, but it gives me at least direction to work toward or work to direction to work towards for the presentation in 2 weeks, which is significantly more important. So it's worth it. It's just worth it. Okay, I need to find more NPCs. I need NPCs. Ah. So let's see, PC. Here's my Landorus. So now I gotta see if I can actually use. So this one's Jolly. Is it honestly that easy? Guys, mints are so broken. So there's no reason why anybody can't get a perfect Pokemon anymore. You got the battle caps, which can get you perfect IVs, and you have mints now to get you the nature. So you just need buy the cheapest, crappiest Pokemon, like as legendaries, right? It's cheaper to have them bred with the IVs and nature you need. Can I call you on Discord because oh yeah, Nakupe, definitely. Um I'm in Discord right now, so just send me a call. Man, those mints are so busted. That's so crazy to me. Is this my good one? It's not. PC. Oh. Joint call. Nakupe? Hey man, how's it going?
So the thing about the minted natures is that they don't pass down while breeding.
Okay, gotcha. Although, I mean, I guess as long as you're just using them for battling, that should be, no issue then.
Right.
That's awesome.
What's really awesome is that I don't know if they're going to add this to Pixelmon, but in the Isle of Armor DLC for Sword and Shield, there's an NPC that can wipe your Pokemon's EV stats completely.
It's an item?
No, not an item, an NPC.
Oh.
Like, you give it 4 Armorite ore, and she wipes your Pokemon's EV so you can restart it from scratch.
So then it just saves you all like the berries, I guess, to not have to worry.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
So, you said you got a new mic, right? Because your voice sounds way different.
Yeah, I got a new mic.
Yeah, it sounds so different. Like, I honestly thought you were like trolling me because I was like, that's not Nakupe. He's this is a different person. Were you surprised by how fast they came out with the 8.0 update?
Honestly, yeah, I thought they were going to wait until the Crown Tundra DLC was going to release.
I was expecting it to be maybe The earliest at the end of the summer. I farm the dawn stones in mine shafts. But yeah, the fact that they released it like 3 weeks after the 7.3 like update, I wasn't expecting it at all. It's like, holy crap, I need to like get this video out because I knew it was gonna be pretty popular. Unfortunately, I don't think it's getting. Yeah.
I didn't even know it came out until you posted a video about it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I think I must have saw it on Discord. Like Jay posted a comment. I was like, holy crap, I got some work to do today. So I went about like setting up the single player creative world, having I think like 90% of it laid out. At least the new content, but
also, on the comment earlier that you made that you don't know how to set up a green screen,
yeah.
If you're using OBS, all you really got to do is right click on the webcam thing that you use, go into filters, and then add the filter chroma key, and just chroma key the green screen out.
So if you like chroma key it and like select the green screen, does it do that with all the color that matches that green screen then?
Yes.
Okay.
So you might not want to wear green while you have a green screen.
I'd wear green over my face for Halloween. Pretend I'm like the headless horseman for Halloween. That's interesting. Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I was thinking.
Or you can have a green cup and have a ghost drink.
Oh, that would be actually really funny. Show the liquid coming into my mouth or something.
Anyway,
so yeah, tell me about this RL Craft.
Okay, so RL Craft is a Minecraft mod pack that is through the Twitch launcher, not the Technic launcher that you're using now.
Okay. So is it it's a mod, it's not for Pokemon then though, right?
No.
Okay.
It is not. RL Craft basically puts a lot of difficulty in Minecraft. Like, you're unable to punch down a tree. What you have to do is destroy gravel to get flint, break that flint over stone to make flint shards, and then craft that with a stick that you break from leaves to make a knife. You use that knife to cut down grass to make grass fibers, so you can turn 3 of those into string, so you can craft a stick, the grass fiber, and the flint into an axe, so you can chop down a tree, which can fall over, and if they land on you, it kills you.
What? That sounds horrible.
It is really fun and terrifying at the same time, because there is ambiance to RL Craft. Like, if you're in a desert, you can hear rattlesnakes, even though there are no rattlesnakes in the game.
Okay.
If you're in a savanna, you can hear a hawk. But the thing that you can hear that is a real thing, you can hear flapping of wings, and that could be one of 3 things. That could be a griffin, a dragon, or a rock. Now, what a rock is, it's basically a bird that can pick you up, take you to the sky, and then let you go.
What? So that, oh god, that just sounds horrible though. At least that's not the type of Minecraft that I would want to play. I like the more casual, like easy going. Fig, hey Nakupe, Figbread wants to know your in-game name. So Nakupe hasn't played on the server in probably like a year or so, or even more probably. Right, Nakupe?
I've been on a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, that's true.
Me to.
Yeah, that's true. You were kind of working back in the Nether, weren't you?
Yeah. I've went back for a day and then left.
His in-game name is like Nakupe.
But without these fancy accents.
Correct. Yeah, it's Nakupe.
Because Minecraft won't allow me to have accents in my name, so now nobody knows how to pronounce it.
Nakupe.
Speaking of not being able to pronounce shit, I heard your pronunciation of Grookey.
Grook? Oh, is that the plant starter?
Yeah, it's the grass monkey.
How did I say it? Groki?
Yeah, you said Grokey.
I mean, okay. For somebody that's never seen that generation, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good for literally having no idea what I
How
was.
did you pronounce Sobble's name?
Which one was that? The water one?
The water starter.
Probably like Sobel or something.
Oh.
Why
But
do they
yeah.
have to have it such a like lit or Little Litten? That's like an easy one. Or what's it? Score Bunny? Is that the one?
It's Score Bunny. Yeah.
Okay, so I had 1 out of 3 right.
Yeah.
That's
It's
not
called
horrible.
Grookey because it's like a past tense of grow, like it grew, and monkey.
Oh.
And Sobble, it's a very bashful and shy Pokemon, so it's constantly crying and uses those tears for its water attacks. So it's a sobbing bubble. Sobble. Also, another interesting thing that I didn't even know about until recently, Mr. Rhyme, Mr. Mime's new evolution.
Oh, that's an
It's
Evo?
called,
I didn't
yeah,
realize that was an evolution.
yeah. Mr. Mime has a Galarian form, which can evolve into Mr. Rhyme.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Rhyme is called that because the cane that it has is the ice that forms around a pine needle, and that's called a rhyme.
Okay. Tio, what's happening, man? Welcome back. So, yeah, go through like I don't know if you're the of the Pokemon they showed, like the grass like little bug ones, I'm not really too impressed by them. Like they just don't look strong.
They're actually really strong. The oh, what's it called?
Um,
Okay, the ladybug is called Orb Beetle.
okay.
It is a bug psychic type,
Mhm.
and it's actually one of the few Pokemon that can Gigantamax. And when it Gigantamaxes, it looks like a UFO, but it's actually a really strong special attacker.
So the ones that I thought looked the coolest to me were that crow.
Oh, Corviknight. It's actually a Raven.
Oh, is it okay? That
It's
one
a
looks so
flying
cool.
steel type.
Okay.
And its pre-evolutions, Rookidee and Corvisquire,
Mhm.
they're pure flying type.
Okay.
They are the only non-legendary pure flying types in the game.
Is the Corviknight is the pure fly? Okay.
No, Corviknight is flying steel.
Oh.
Corvisquire and Rookidee are pure flying.
Okay. Flying Steel. Does that give you like any like interesting like immunities or anything?
It does make you immune to poison
Oh.
and ground.
Okay. Speed and attack. So I am going to EV train my Landorus
And
now.
Corviknight is another one of those Pokemon that can Gigantamax.
So, okay, so not every Pokemon can Gigantamax?
No. So far, there are, I want to say, like 15, maybe 17 Pokemon that can Gigantamax.
Huh.
Like,
Okay.
Charizard, Blastoise, and not Squirtle, and Venusaur can Gigantamax.
Okay.
But so can, Rillaboom, Inteleon, and Cinderace.
So what determines if a Pokemon can like is it just like what they've implemented so far or like is it like a
Uh,
some sort of like story behind
so,
it?
yes, there is a story
Tio,
behind
thank you, man. I appreciate it. 600 is
any
huge. Yep, go
any
ahead, sir.
Pokemon can Dynamax. And the reason why Dynamaxing is a thing is thanks to the Pokemon Eternatus. Eternatus's egg fell from the sky like a meteor. And when it crashed down, the egg hatched and shattered into a bunch of pieces, and those pieces landed as max raid dens. And if a Pokemon is near those dens, then they have the ability to grow gigantic in size.
It's so weird. So
It
like
is weird.
when
But
it
what's even
happens, is it
weirder
just
is
like doubles
that,
the HP?
yes, if it's at Dynamax level 10, it doubles the Pokemon's health.
Okay. Is that like the only I mean
It does change the Pokemon's moves from their normal moves to max moves. Like
Oh.
any attack will change into the max move of that type, but any like special ability like Will-O-Wisp and things that don't do damage,
Mm-hmm.
they turn into max guard, which acts like a protect.
Okay. Huh.
But the thing about Dynamaxing is, unlike Mega Evolution, Dynamaxing only lasts for 3 turns.
Right. Mm-hmm. I have seen, or I think I've watched, like the champions of like real life Pokemon battling, like when they go against like with their Nintendo Switches or whatever they are. Man, I'm so old. I'm like just making up names for like gaming systems now. Pretending like I have any idea what I'm talking about.
The thing about Gigantamaxing, though, is that only certain Pokemon are able to Gigantamax. And the reason why they're able to is because of a special soup from the Isle of Armor called Back Soup, which if certain Pokemon were to eat this soup, they would gain the ability to Gigantamax.
Okay.
Which not only changes their forms, but it changes certain moves into more powerful moves.
Okay.
Like, if a Cinderace were to eat this soup and become Gigantamax, it would turn its Pyro Ball into
a Pyrosphere?
I don't
a Pyro Big Ball?
See, here's the thing about Cinderace. It's a soccer player, and
what?
The soccer ball that it uses.
Where is that? Just from the like anime or what?
No, it's not from the anime. It's inspiration. Like, if you look at it, it looks like a soccer player.
What?
But it's unlike other Pokemon that breathes fire. Cinderace and its evolutionary line have these little sparks that they cause by running, and if they were to kick a stone, it would ignite into a big ball of fire that they can kick at their enemies.
Oh, that's interesting.
It is really interesting.
So, okay, sorry to kind of diverge from that, but remember when 7.3.1 came out, I told you about the keys for Uber Space, like deep sea. Quick. So there's still nothing official about them, correct? I didn't see anything in the notes about them.
Yeah.
But
honestly, I think they're planning something with the quests, but they're not that far into it, so they haven't fully implemented it.
Okay, gotcha. That'd be cool. I've tried to do a couple of quests, but
Tio is congratulating you on 600 subs.
Oh yeah. I thanked him for that. Like 600. I can't believe I made it to 600.
I can't believe I made it to 25 without ever posting a video.
It's all of your Pokemon knowledge. It gives you exposure from being on my videos.
Exposure. That's funny.
Oh yes.
Anyway,
man, I'm really excited about. So, what are the legendaries from Sword and Shield? What are the?
Well, you have obviously Eternatus, which is a poison dragon type that kind of looks like a skeleton that has a storm in its belly. It's one of the 3 Pokemon that can't Dynamax at all, even though it is the cause of Dynamaxing. But it does Gigantamax through the story. You just can't access it in regular gameplay.
Okay.
The other 2 legendary Pokemon of Sword and Shield that also can't Dynamax at all is called Zacian and Zamazenta. They're basically wolves. Zacian holds a sword in its mouth and can use its little main wavy ribbon things as a sheath if it ever wants to not hold it in its mouth.
I suppose that would be pretty tiring for its mouth to hold a sword all the time. Fair enough.
And Zamazenta is basically, its mane is made of metal and it acts as a shield. But Zacian and Zamazenta also have a separate form that doesn't have the sword or shield. So the sword and shield is depending on an item that they hold. A rusted sword or a rusted shield.
Okay. So let me pull up these Pokemon because I want to put it like a picture to these names.
So
How do
they're
I?
both fighting type. No, wait, no, they're not both fighting type. Zacian is fairy type, and Zamazenta is fighting type. But if they have their rusted items, they gain the steel type.
Oh, this one. Okay, these look pretty sweet. Sword and Shield legendary. Sword and Shield legendary.
I mean, they are the box legendaries of Sword and Shield, so all they gotta do is look up Sword and Shield and they can see the Pokemon.
Yeah. Are those the only two?
No, they're not the only legendary Pokemon. There's also Kubfu, which is a little bear that knows Wushu. It is a fighting type, but it can evolve into Urshifu, which is a bigger bear that knows Krav Maga. And it has two forms. It has the Rapid Strike style, which is fighting water type.
Okay.
And Single Strike style, which is fighting dark type.
Okay.
Both of which can Gigantamax.
Obviously. That's okay.
There's also a new mythical Pokemon called Zarude, which is basically a
Sandstorm Pokemon. Sandstorm
No.
by Zarude.
It's a
That's an
monkey
Ikupe
that-
joke.
It has these grass whips that are wrapped around its wrists that it uses to swing in the jungles that it lives in.
Okay.
It's actually the Pokemon that stars in the new Pokemon movie Coco.
Wait, there's a new Pokemon movie now?
Yeah, it comes out next month.
In theaters or like on TV?
I think they wanted to do it in theaters, but because of the whole pandemic, they
sure.
don't know what is going on.
Okay,
But,
gotcha.
Yeah,
Well, that's pretty sweet. I've
the root is dark grass type.
interesting.
You're saying?
I'm pretty far into the Pokemon Journeys on Netflix.
Oh, yeah. Actually, if you're far enough in Journeys, like the first time they go to Galar, Ash sees an Eternatus out the window. It's only a part of Eternatus, but that massive Pokemon that passes by the plane, that's what Eternatus looks like.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. What? So that was at the start of the. Because I don't remember that specifically. I guess.
Like, it's about episode 3 or 4 that it happens. Like, if he has a Cinderace on his, if Go has a Cinderace, then you've already passed it.
Wait, he doesn't have.
Not a Cinderace. Not a Cinderace. Scorbunny.
Wait,
If Go has a Scorbunny, then you've already passed it.
Wait, are we talking about Pokemon Journeys?
Yeah.
Because Scorbunny, he's got the green owl, the grass owl, the rock wolf, or
That's the Sun and Moon anime. That's not Journeys.
wait, I could have swore that was. It says Journeys on it. Sun and Moon Journeys.
Really?
I thought that's what it says on Netflix.
Pokemon Journeys is the Let's Go series, but I don't know what you're talking about a green owl, because the only green owl is in Sun and Moon.
It's wait. Yeah, it's Sun and Moon because he's got like a Litten now, which is a Gen or a Sun and Moon starter, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what the hell?
That's odd.
I found a move tutor that's got a Charizard skin.
Ooh.
That's pretty neat.
Anyway, back to the new Legends and Mythicals of
Yes.
Sword and Shield.
Mm-hmm.
There are two new Regis, Regieleki and Regidrago. They're electric and dragon type, respectively.
Okay.
And Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres have Galarian forms. Zapdos turns into a fighting flying type. Articuno becomes psychic flying, and Moltres becomes dark flying.
Okay, I do remember those. That is one thing I remember. So, is that something you can convert like the standard form to?
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna what's gonna happen in Pixelmon. But
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, since it's not released, there's no way to know what their plan is.
what they're planning in the games is pretty obvious because they're just Galarian forms. They're just gonna show up.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Somebody.
Holy.
I need to report somebody for damaging this Poke Healer. Staff, someone broke Poke Healer. They broke 4 blocks in the healing station.
The last legendary that I am aware of is called Calyrex.
Calyrex.
Yeah, Calyrex is a grass psychic type, and according to the Pokedex entries that Pokemon has revealed of this Pokemon, a long time ago, it used to be the king of the Galar region.
Okay.
Before Eternatus came to the land and passed on its royalty to the 2 heroes that saved the land from this massive Pokemon.
Interesting.
Yeah, the real interesting thing is it has a bead necklace that has little Triforces on each ball.
Wait, it's got a what?
It has Triforces on each bead that's on its necklace.
Okay, let me Google this one. What's the name of this?
Calyrex.
How do I?
CALYREX.
YR. God, that's a strange looking Pokemon.
It is strange looking, but it looks really pretty when you see it in motion.
CJ Lowe, yes, I will give you a shout out just now. It's just like a rabbit with like a giant like pimple on its top of the head.
Interestingly enough, there is a point of it being a rabbit because in Japanese mythology, rabbits live on the moon, and they basically watch over humanity.
So is that kind of like are these legendaries from space again? Because they've already done that, haven't they? As a
not really.
I thought like time and space, that was like the...
Yeah, those Pokemon control time and space. But...
Oh.
But Eternatus is from space.
Okay.
Kind of like Deoxys and the Ultra Beasts.
So they just keep, like, they're like, well, they can't come from anywhere else on the planet since we've covered everything. Let's just keep having them come from space.
They've covered everything.
What haven't they had things come from?
Well, they haven't made a vampire Pokemon for one.
Well,
there is no Pokemon based on the dodo bird.
I guess that'd be a fossil, huh? It'd have to be.
Actually, funnily enough, the dodo hasn't been extinct for a very long time.
Well, if they do incorporate it, should be a fossil, since now that it
the interesting thing is, the dodo bird were extinct because of a different animal. The giant tortoise was apparently so delicious, it caused the dodo birds to go extinct.
What?
Yeah.
Meme man, how's it going, man? Thank you for coming to the stream. Dang, we're up to 14 viewers?
Yeah,
He-
because of a history lesson.
Yeah. Hey, no, this is great.
Anyway, the giant tortoise has the meat of this animal is so delicious. It's like butter or ketchup. It goes with anything.
This is
Because
fact or just
this
according
is
to legend?
this isn't legend. This is like historical fact.
You're like, I have 4 in the freezer right now.
Funnily enough, because of their slow movement and the fact that they have a water pouch that holds up to a gallon of clean water, it made them a godsend for sailors who had to be overseas for months at a time.
Oh, wow.
So they basically grabbed a bunch of these, and since they go so well with other animals, they even made impalatable animals palatable, like the dodo bird, who is another slow and stupid animal. But because they tasted so awful to humans, nobody bothered hunting them. Until they discovered the giant tortoise, that is, which overhunted them to extinction.
Okay, hold on. So, because the giant tortoise tastes good,
And
they
made
ate them
other
with.
animals taste good.
Oh my god. Okay,
Like,
so
you can't be picky if you're overseas.
for as far as the vampire thing, is that something they could even actually do? Because
I
would
mean,
it
they
be
have
out?
a werewolf Pokemon and a zombie Pokemon.
Yeah, but
They
like
even have a mummy Pokemon.
vampires are like known for just like leeching all the blood and like killing people.
I mean, it's not impossible.
Would it like be too graphic for the game? I guess
Not-
they can like
Not
make
really. They could turn
you
into
know.
like a bat.
Yeah. Well, that's like, I guess yeah, another bat. They've got so many though. They got
If you ask
Zubat.
me, there's not enough because of the variety of bats that are out there in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same with ants, honestly. Like, they don't even have... Like, Durant is a steel bug type.
Yes.
They could easily make a fire ant.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like a regional variant of Durant that is fire steel
A
or
Lowland
fire
Durant
bug.
is Firebug. What about a Stink Bug?
Stink... That is another interesting concept that I don't think they've done.
I don't know how they would do that.
I mean, it would obviously be a poison bug type.
Yeah, and I suppose they do have quite a few of those already. Hey, has everybody on the stream seen all the new content? I want to just ask that because I can... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go single player. Disconnect. I'll come back to multiplayer in a minute. Sorry, keep talking. I didn't mean to cut you off.
They could also make it pure bug with the poison type being implied, but not really there because they smell bad, but they're not really poisonous.
Correct. Yeah, they just taste bad.
Yeah.
In theory, I don't know for like experience. Wow, my game is lagging in single player. I wonder if it's because I think it's because I've got all these models.
That's fair.
Although still, that seems kind of choppy. But yeah.
Okay, so if you want to know the actual names and pronunciation of all these Pokemon, we got Scorbunny, not Scor. Yeah, okay, let's start with Scorbunny then. We got Scorbunny, Raboot, and Cinderace.
Okay.
We got Grookey, Thwacky, and Rillaboom.
Rillaboom looks like just absolutely awesome. This one, I don't like the stage 3. The stage 3 looks...
Like... It's actually supposed to be a drummer that can control plants with its beat.
Well, yeah, that I can definitely see, and it looks awesome. I don't like the water one.
Oh, you don't like the water one?
The water one looks like, look at the third form. It looks so like slender, like so weak.
It's supposed to be a spy, like a secret agent. The Pokedex number for Sobble in Sword and Shield is 007, so that's supposed to be James Bond.
Oh my... Man, I don't know.
Plus,
it just looks like...
capable of turning invisible. Anyway,
okay, yeah.
We have Sobble, the first stage.
Mm-hmm.
Drizzle, the second stage, and Inteleon.
Inteleon. Set
Anyway.
time. Hold on, let me change the time. 600?
You can also pause the flow of time.
What, do you know the command for that?
Yeah, it's game rule day cycle false or something like that.
Sorry, set day rule.
No, game rule day cycle false. Like if you hit tab when you put in the letter D, it should show up. Oh, it's time set, not set time.
Okay, yeah, I was trying the. Sorry, the stream is a little behind.
No, game rule, not.
Game rule?
Alright. Yeah, game rule day cycle has been set to false. So time will no longer flow in this world.
Well, so it's still. The sun is still showing that it's moving, though.
Really?
Yeah, because I can see my shadow moving.
It's probably the shaders.
Oh, it might be, maybe. Well, I don't know. That's. Yorbeed. God. All right.
Beetle.
Sorry, let's keep going with these Pokemon. The
Anyway.
the raccoon, or not the squirrel, rather.
It's actually a gray squirrel.
That
they're called Squovit and Greedent.
Okay. Yeah, like they're kind of cute, but
The interesting thing is, in the UK, which all these Pokemon are from a region that's based on, the gray squirrel is an invasive species, and because of their hoarding of food, they're actually causing the red squirrel, which is what its evolution is based off of, to go extinct.
oh,
Which is why there's so fewer of the Greedents than the Squovits in Galar.
okay.
Anyway, Rookity, Corvisquire, and Corviknight are what this line is next to it.
I mean, Corviknight looks amazing.
It's 7 feet tall.
Ha! Oh, that's quite large.
Yeah, that is a very large metal bird.
Alright, we got this lame ladybug garbage.
This is Blipbug, Dottler, and Orbeetle.
Okay. That's like the Caterpie equivalent, which is just like, okay, you exist, but nobody really cares. In my mind. Like, the foxes look cool. What are the foxes?
They're called Nicket and Thievel.
Okay.
Funnily enough, the British term for stealing something is nick.
Oh.
So the fact that its name is Nicket, that means they're stealing it.
And Thieve It is...
And Thievel is based off of a British character, Guy Fawkes.
Oh. I gotta say, their naming, like the way they name this stuff, is pretty interesting. Fig Bread's giving you kudos for the history lesson in chat. That's awesome.
Historical figure.
Anyway, the flower is Gossifleur, and its evolution is Eldegoss.
Okay. The sheep. These two look sweet.
Wooloo and Dubwool. Funnily enough, their shiny form is basically the black turns white and the white turns black.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's not just for the wool. Their face also changes color too.
Dubwool. I'm going to make a shiny one quick.
Yeah, the shiny Dubwool kind. It looks
Wow.
really cool, but Dubwool itself looks like a soccer ball.
It does. It's so fluffy. This is another cool one. The I don't know, iron turtle, ground turtle, whatever this is.
It's water rock type.
Water rock. Okay.
Their names are Choodle and Dreadnought.
That I think the second Evo looks really awesome.
Dreadnought can Gigantamax too.
Oh, okay. This is a cute one. This little dog or wolf.
That is Yamper. It is based on a corgi, and its evolution Boltund is, Boltund is based off of a greyhound. That's what it's called. Because I tried to remember, because in New York there is actually in all of America there's a bus system.
Yeah. Greyhound buses?
Greyhound buses. Yeah.
Okay. Jack, what's up, man? How's work going? I'll tell you what, not work is going great.
Sad.
This is Nikupe speaking. He's my Pokemon expert that I don't pay.
Yeah.
to like just teach
Yeah.
me.
I actually play the games. He just plays Pixelmon.
Yeah. He's the expert. He teaches me everything that I know about Pokemon. So what's this one? I know the
They're called Roly-Coly, Carcol, and Colossal.
okay.
Colossal can also Gigantamax, but they're all based on coal mining.
Okay. I thought their naming was pretty interesting, like the last two with like the coal being incorporated. Now this apple Pokemon, this is another one that just seems so lame.
That is called Applin, and funnily enough, Applin can evolve into both of the Pokemon behind them, Flapple and Appleton. They're all grass dragon types. But that's
They're dragons?
Yeah. Funnily enough, there is a reason why they're dragons. They're a worm and an apple, but WYRM.
Oh, okay. Not the same worm. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Callum
So
Lothar. Nikupe, Callum's got a question for you. How does your friend know so much about Pixelmon?
I don't. I just know so much about Pokemon. Since Pixelmon is a byproduct of Pokemon, my knowledge of Pokemon bleeds into Pixelmon.
There you have it, Callum. He's an expert at Pokemon, but since
Anyway,
Pixelmon is based off of it, that's why he's the expert. All right, go ahead.
If you were to use a sweet apple like you would a Firestone on Applin, it would evolve it into Appleton. But if you were to use a bitter apple or a tart apple on Applin, it will evolve into Flapple.
Oh, so these are actually not like first, second, and third Evos. It's like first Evo and then 2 second Evos.
Yeah, it's a split evolution.
Gotcha.
Funnily enough,
Okay.
Appleton is exclusive to Pokemon Shield, while Flapple is exclusive to Sword.
Okay, gotcha. Jack.
It's just the...
Oh, sorry. Jack, yeah, the Python. This is the one I'm curious about, Nikupe. This is a second Evo. This one looks like a butt plug. I can't believe they...
Silicobra and Sandaconda.
Okay. When I saw this modeled, I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
See, their ability, if you were to damage them, they would instantly cause a sandstorm. That's why the nose of Sandaconda looks like a shotgun, as well as its entire body looks like a spring. It's supposed to bounce back the sandstorm at your opponent.
Oh my god. It's just so weird looking. Here's Mr. Rhyme. So Mr. Rhyme is an actual evolution of Mr.
Rhyme
Mime?
is the evolution of Galarian Mr. Mime. They're
Okay.
ice psychic type. However, Mime Jr. does not have a regional variant.
Okay. Guys, 17 concurrent viewers. This is awesome.
And the Pokemon next to Mr. Rhyme is called Rune Regas.
Okay.
It is the evolution of a Galarian Yamask.
Okay. I did not kind of... It seemed kind of like these were, based on previous Pokemon. But me not knowing anything about it, I couldn't say for sure.
See, here's the thing. I do not like how you get Rune Regas in Sword and Shield. Because what you have to do to evolve this Pokemon is you need to have 49 damage done to the Pokemon in one attack, and then it doesn't matter if you leave or you win the fight, but you then have to take this Pokemon to an area called Dusty Bowl.
Yeah.
And basically walk under this big stone arch. And doing that evolves it into this Pokemon.
That seems extremely precise and annoying.
It is extremely precise and annoying. The only saving grace is the Focus Sash.
Okay. So you get it to that right XP, or right HP, put the Focus Sash, get him to be one shot, essentially. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Jack, you're not wrong. So Jack said, this looks like a Pokemon a 3-year-old would draw on a rock and call a Pokemon.
Funnily enough, the reason why that is because it's based off of old Viking runes that they use for the dead. And they also say that if you were to touch these runes, then you would be cursed by the spirits that inhabits it.
Okay.
Which is why it is a possessed rune.
What's this golem looking one?
That's called Stonejourner. It's based off of Stonehenge.
Because this one is thick. Let's not lie. Look at his thighs.
It's actually a Pokemon that is exclusive to Pokemon Sword.
Okay. Is this one...
And the Pokemon next to it is Shield.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's called Ice Cube.
Ice...
Yeah. It's like Ice Cube, but without the B.
Okay. It's just a penguin with an ice head.
Really interesting. If you were to do a physical attack to Ice Cube,
yeah,
it would negate all damage and break its icy face.
I'm totally not Galaxy Gotchas. How's it going, dude? Welcome. If you're totally new. This one looks... You said it was based on an ice box?
No, its name is based on Ice Cube.
Oh, right.
Without the B. That's how you pronounce it.
So one thing I noticed about this one next to the ice penguin is that it looks like this.
Yamask.
Yeah, it looks like it's the pre Evo to Rune Regas almost. Because it
is.
Okay, just wanted to make sure because I could see like the drawing at the bottom.
Anyway, interesting thing about Ice Cube, like I was saying before, any physical attack done to this Pokemon is completely negated so long as its icy face is up. It can actually regain its icy face in a hailstorm.
Oh.
So, unlike Mimikyu, this one can be reused.
Okay.
However, it can only be reused once per hail.
Oh.
Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, these are Galarian Yamask and Galarian Stunfisk. Galarian Stunfisk is actually based on a bear trap.
Really?
Yeah,
oh, okay, I can see it now. I was looking at its mouth. It looked like a Pokeball.
It actually changes depending on the terrain that's set. So it turns into an electric type through electric terrain, psychic type in psychic terrain,
yeah,
fairy type in misty terrain, and grass type in grassy terrain.
Okay.
And interestingly enough, its shiny form is actually based on its original Unova form.
Okay. Jack. Poor Jack. Alright, so now we have the alt forms.
The alt forms? Alright, I'm gonna have to wait until the stream catches up.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's alright.
Let me know when it's shown.
Well, the alt forms, from what I just saw from Azumarill and like all of these, like they don't seem like anything that's from the anime.
Okay.
They just seem like Pixelmon exclusive forms.
Okay. And yeah, it did seem like they all had like the same
from
theme.
The previous version are from the anime, funnily enough. Like even the Rayquaza, that's not actually a Rayquaza. It's actually a Mismagius that took the form of a Rayquaza to battle Ash and company.
Yes. I know several people I saw that on like several different things. And yeah, I don't think anybody's still figured out how to get it. I'm guessing it's from like legendary quests.
I'm assuming that it's just a giveaway. Like the Shadow Lugia.
Oh. Huh. Well, that's kind of bad or sucky then. That means, you can't get your hands on it really. What? Yeah. So the same with these Mega Sableyes?
Yeah, these all seem to be just exclusive to Pixelmon.
Okay.
However, the Dream Ball.
Yes.
The Dream Ball is actually an item that's been around in Pixelmon for a while, as well as Pokemon. But before, it acted like another Master Ball. But in Sword and Shield, its mechanics have changed. Its catch rate is now doubled on a sleeping Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah. And the heavy duty boots, it basically makes your Pokemon immune to the effects of Stealth Rock. So you were to switch this Pokemon out, and if a Stealth Rock is active on your side, they won't get damaged if they're wearing the heavy duty boots.
That's good to know. Because I had no idea what that was going to be used for. I thought it was just like another running shoe or something. The Nature Mints, the
Nature Mints, they're basically, if you give them to your Pokemon, they change nature. However, those natures do not pass down to the
Right.
offspring of the Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there is going to be a Pokemon added to Pixelmon soon called hold on, let me see if I can find it in the Pokedex because I don't remember the exact name. It's called Toxel. It is an electric poison type, and it has two separate forms of
Mm-hmm.
evolution, which is called Toxtricity.
Okay.
Basically, its evolution is based on its nature.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you like half of the natures allow it to evolve into an amped form, but the other half allow it to evolve into a low-key form. If
Okay.
you were to give your Toxel a nature mint, that will not affect which Toxtricity it evolves into. So say you wanted an amped form, but you have a nature that will have it evolve into a low-key form.
Yeah.
If you were to give it a nature mint that allowed it to evolve into the other one, it will still evolve into its low-key form.
Okay, so it doesn't affect the evolution. Okay.
No, it does not affect it at all. But interestingly enough, Toxtricity is based on a guitar player because the membranes on its belly act as guitar strings. So,
I mean, who wouldn't
It's
use
a-
their Pokemon to play guitar?
its amped form is based on an electric guitar, while its low-key form is based on a bass guitar.
Okay. So curry items, this is more like potions and berries and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They in Pokemon Sword and Shield, there is a new thing called the Pokemon Camp,
Mm-hmm.
which allows you to camp with your entire party.
Okay.
And all of your Pokemon actually interact with each other. They can race each other, they can talk to each other. You can even play fetch with them and use a cat toy. Another thing you can do is you can make curry. And these curry ingredients allow you to make these curry. Because
Okay.
it's curry and a berry. But all it does is it affects the Pokemon's happiness. I don't know the mechanics of the
Oh.
curry items in Pixelmon,
Mm-hmm.
but if you aren't able to eat them yourself, then honestly that's a disappointment because you do eat the curry with your Pokemon.
Yes, everybody, thank you for liking the stream if you've done so. I appreciate the support.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone who actually knows what they're talking about this.
Yeah. So the new models I thought were pretty nice too, because there were a
they're
few
pretty
that
nice.
that
I
looked
didn't even
really
know
bad.
about these.
The Seeking and Goldeen have been bothering me
Oh,
for
I am
years.
so happy about Sandile and Co.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they look really good too. Although Sandile looks like massive.
It does look massive, and fuck, what is it called? Drapion. It looks really small. Like it's Skorupi and Drapion.
Yes. Oh, I agreed. Yeah, this one looks smaller than I would have thought for, and that's enormous. That's the enormous size.
That's enormous.
This one's the
This
biggest
one's
they can
supposed
go.
to be 4'3" tall.
Yeah, I was kind of like surprised with how small they actually look. Because I was like, holy crap. Because like the ordinary sized one is, I mean,
Like,
it's
the
tiny.
enormous size that you're seeing now, that's supposed to be the ordinary size of Skorupi.
Mm-hmm. They're tiny.
But go, oh my god, that is a modeling error if I've ever seen one.
Like microscopic. Oh god. Obviously, microscopic won't spawn, but it's like
That's
Snorlax. I feel like Snorlax looked pretty good before. I'm not sure really what they changed on him. Maybe they made him a little bit more round, but
I think they just gave it some new animations.
oh, that
And
could
yes,
be.
They did make it more round because Snorlax did look a bit polygonal. But now it looks really good, on my opinion.
Mm-hmm. The
Funnily
Goldeen
enough,
and Paris.
Snorlax is also able to Gigantamax.
Oh god.
Yeah, it becomes huge. It lays on its back, and it has a tree sprouting on its belly, as well as some grass and stone.
Can
Basically,
Blissey?
the crumbs that lie on its stomach they grow when it Gigantamaxes.
Can Blissey Dynomax?
All Pokemon can Dynamax, but Blissey can't Gigantamax.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking if you could HP train it and then double its HP, it'd have like 1100 HP. That would just be insane. So Snorlax, this is the biggest size of Snorlax you can get. I kind of wish this one was bigger. This is ginormous. So this is ordinary. Ordinary is way too small for this Snorlax.
That's wait. Oh no, wait. You haven't done ordinary yet, have you?
Yeah, I just updated it. It'll show in a second. It's way too small in my micro Snorlax. Yeah, I can show you micro. Look at how small it is.
Wait, it hasn't done it yet, but I just remembered Flapple and Appleton are both able to Gigantamax as well.
Okay.
As can Sandaconda.
Did you see the ordinary?
Oh, here it is. Oh, that is small, but it's not too small.
I mean, I thought Snorlax was supposed to be taller than. I mean, it should be fairly tall if it weighs 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, I mean.
But
let me check to see how tall a Snorlax is supposed to be.
Because this one looks like it's only 4-5 feet tall. At an ordinary size.
A Snorlax is 6'11". It is almost 7 feet tall.
Yeah, this is way too small for an ordinary Snorlax. They gotta scale this up by like 50%. But yeah, the Goldeen and Paris Evos, they look. They were so needed, and they look incredible now.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth. Not so blocky.
There are more regional variants coming to Pixelmon soon.
Okay.
Like Corsola is going to get a Galarian form that can evolve into Cursola. They're both pure ghost type.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate because it would make a lot of sense if they were to be ghost rock type, which would make them the only one of their kind. But yeah, they're sheet white, and they're based off of the coral reefs that are being bleached and killed.
Mm-hmm. I want to show everybody in the stream right now, in case you guys haven't seen this. These are the Ultra Ruin Key, Ultra Forest Key, and Ultra Deep Sea Key. So you were kind of thinking they might have dungeons for those?
Yeah.
Of some kind? Like maybe for or the quests?
Quests are, more prevalent.
Okay. I'm going to go back to the server. Keep working on my Landorus EV training.
Oh, another regional variant that is coming soon. There's a Galarian Weezing that is poison fairy type, and it has a gigantic top hat as a chimney.
Because it's a bong, right?
No, it's not a bong. It's basically based off of the industrial period, like the massive factory towers.
What Pokemon was like memed as like a bong by people? I thought it was Weezing.
It was Weezing, but it's not based on a bong.
Okay, well that's good.
Another regional variant that's coming soon is a Galarian Farfetch, which evolves into Surfetched.
Okay.
See, the thing about Farfetch'd is to evolve it into Surfetch'd, you need to have 3 critical hits in a single battle.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it will evolve into Surfetch.
Okay.
Which are both pure fighting types.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kawaii, I saw the keys. They were there at least in 7.3.1. That's when I noticed that they were there.
They were there in the Generation 6 update.
Oh, were they really? Holy cow.
No, well, actually, no. That's not true, because you kind of can't have Ultra keys without an Ultra space, so never mind.
So it should have been 7.0 maybe.
Yeah. 7.0 is the first time I've seen them.
Okay.
Anyway, another Galarian form is Galarian Ponyta and Rapidash.
Oh.
Ponyta is pure Psychic type, but Rapidash is Psychic Fairy.
Okay. I wonder. I can't remember if the Pokemon or Sun and Moon Journeys, our Netflix show that I'm watching, showed that. It might have, but I don't remember.
Ooh, and you know how there's an Alolan Meowth?
Yes.
Well, there's a Galarian Meowth too. It is a pure Steel type Pokemon, and it actually has its very own evolution. It doesn't evolve into Persian. Instead, it evolves into Berserker, which is based off of a Viking.
So I'll be honest with you. I've been assuming Galarian and Alolan were the same for this long, like since we started talking about. I didn't realize that it was like two different areas. Oh my god.
Yeah, they are very similar in concept, but you can call them like Alolan this or Alolan that.
Yeah.
But for the case of Meowth, they are two very separate Pokemon. Like Alolan Meowth is pure dark, but Galarian Meowth is steel.
Okay. So dark and steel. Are there any like? Because like Meowth is kind of lame in my opinion.
Oh, actually, funny you should mention that. Regular Meowth, it can Gigantamax.
Okay, I have seen a picture of that.
It's a very long boy.
Can you?
Ooh, I just in searching through my in my Pokemon boxes because I have a full living dex of all the Pokemon in the base game. There is a Galarian Darumaka and Darmanitan. Both of them are Ice type. However, Zen mode Darmanitan is Ice Fire.
Ice Fire. Aren't those like supposed to be?
They're originally Fire type Pokemon.
Okay.
However, the Galarian forms make them Ice types. Let's see. Where are other Galarian forms?
I find it awesome, like hilarious that I've got a Pokemon expert.
Decided. Oh, while not a Galarian form, Garbodor, you know, the trash bag Pokemon,
Yeah.
that can Gigantamax too,
Okay, I have seen that one as well.
as can Melmetal.
Melmetal can?
Yeah, Melmetal can Gigantamax. However, to this day, you are unable to obtain it. Even though there is a soup system in the Isle of Armor that can give Pokemon the Gigantamax factor.
So why can't it?
I don't know. I think they want to do a special giveaway or
Okay.
an event. But anyway, the last two Galarian forms that I'm seeing are Zigzagoon and Linoon, which are both dark normal.
Okay.
And Linoon can actually evolve into Obstagoon.
Obstagoon.
Uh-huh. And according to the Pokedex entry of Linoon and Zigzagoon, the Galarian forms are the proper forms of these Pokemon. However, since their environment isn't as harsh out in other regions as it is in the Galar region, they have mellowed out. Which is why they can no longer evolve into Obstagoon.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool history things that they put into these games. But I have to say, my favorite Pokemon out of the entire Gen 8 library is called Morgrem. Morgrem is a Pokemon that's based off of a red cap, a special troll. It evolves from Impidimp, but evolves into Grimmsnarl, which are based off of an imp and a troll, respectively.
Okay.
But all three of them are dark fairy type.
Huh.
Yeah. And again, they are the only ones of their kind. But I just love the design of Morgrem the best. Because it looks so sinister. and it's actually the male counterpart of Hatterene.
Okay.
Like Grimmsnarl, Morgrim, and Impidimp are all 100% male,
Mm-hmm.
but their female counterparts are Hatena, Hatrem, and Hatterene, which are all 100% female.
Hold on, sorry.
How do you get ingredients for curry? In Pixelmon or the main game? Japos.
How do you? Say Pixelmon probably, since
I have no idea, honestly. I have not played this version of Pixelmon. However, in the main game, there are special NPCs that will sell you these ingredients for curry,
mm-hmm.
and that's a lot of Magikarp.
Yeah. I've got like five boxes full. Oh, little licky.
Jeez.
Licky. Yeah, I was doing the fishing thing for the new Magikarp skins.
I never thought I'd see the day where people would be willingly traded Magikarp.
I don't think I've actually seen a licky before in the game.
Well, throw it out.
He is very rotund.
Oh yeah, he's very fat. Oh, the tongue looks weird.
Looks like he could really give the women what they want. So, okay, you said you don't know how to get curry items for in Pixelmon, right?
Right.
Okay. Japos, I will have to find out for you because I don't actually know how myself.
You'd think that you'd be able to craft them since from the way they look like a bunch of ingredients put together.
Mm-hmm. Well, apparently somebody told them that you can forage for the curry ingredients, but that seems like it'd be a strange thing to be able to forage for.
That is. Also, what type would they be forageable for? Normals?
I don't...
Dragon? I mean, the dragon type does need more forageable items.
Wait, what type?
Dragon.
I just feel like that doesn't fit.
Have you seen the forage list for the dragon type? It is small. Like, non-existent small.
Is there anything good on it, though?
No. Just the basic shit that you can get from any other type.
Oh. Well...
Like, the only exceptions are dragon claws and dragon scales.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, yeah, it is small.
Is forage like a thing that can be used in the main games?
No.
Okay.
Oh god, no. Forage is an exclusive Pixelmon thing, but one that I actually would love to have in in Pokemon.
I feel like it's almost too easy to get stuff.
Also, I don't know if this is going to be the case, but they might be adding a new machine in Pixelmon.
Which one?
It's called the Cramomatic. It basically looks like a shoddy robot Cramorant, which is another Delorean Pokemon that is not in the game yet.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you put in 4 items, and this could be any items that you don't need, even apricorns.
Mm-hmm.
And it will spit out a brand new item.
So and it's a random item?
Yeah, it's not a random item. There is a purpose to it. Like, if you were to put in 4 Dynomax candy into this Cramorant, you will get a Dragon Claw. However, it will always be a Dragon Claw.
Okay, so it's almost like a recipe thing then.
Yes, it is a recipe thing. However, you can only put in 4 items at a time,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know the compositions of other items.
I feel. So I mean, if they take good care of like
You don't like
how
the sprites of the Gen 8 Pokemon?
me?
No, Japos. You said what scared me
Oh,
off the 8.0 update is the sprites.
well, yeah. What
I've
was wrong
never,
with the? What's
I
wrong with
don't,
the sprites?
I've never seen the sprites actually. Let's see them.
I need to find out where I put my. Oh crap!
Have you caught a Galarian Pokemon yet?
I've not actually. I need to though. Where the heck did I put my Lanoon? Oh, there it is. Let me. So I know they. I'm gonna go catch one by my base, like the charcoal one. Oh, Rollicoli. Here we go.
Roly-Coly.
Roly-Coly. Come here. Of course, I get the smallest one. He's hardest to. Quick
Hard
ball.
to see.
Level ball. Yeah, why not? I'll use a level ball. Have you seen the Chootle sprite?
I have not. Like, I've not seen any of the sprites.
So, oh, that's what the guy asked me. Actually, let me get this battle in real quick.
Sprites are way too big and not very good looking. Really?
I wonder what they use for this. Yeah, I'll have to check the Roly-Coly, and then I'll provide my input. Oh wow, yep, yep, I agree.
Well, well, let's find out. Because
It's this thing is gigantic, and yeah, you can't really tell what it is. Ooh,
Oh my god.
it's then yeah,
I
they
can
need.
tell what it is. Like, I can tell what it is, but that is too big.
Just a touch too big.
I mean, to be fair, Roly-Coly is probably a bad example since it already looks like a clusterfuck.
Let me go and put. I need one more defense nature.
How do you screw up a sphere?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, Kawaii Yuno is like, Wooloo, I just not. How do you screw up a sphere?
He spawns. Hulu is just. Oh, okay. Yeah, so maybe they just need to scale them down. Like they might be using. Like maybe the pictures are right. They just need to scale everything down by a factor or something like that. Would be my guess. I need one more level.
Ooh, that actually reminds me. So,
Scaling?
Pokemon has announced several new games a couple days ago.
Oh.
One of which is actually a Pokemon MOBA game, like League of Legends.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Pokemon Unite, which a lot of people are very angry about. Mostly because of they
Pogo?
hyped it up so much, only to have it be that.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Unite is both a phone and a Switch game that has cross-platform play.
What?
Yeah, you're able to play. Say you have a phone, but your friend has a Switch.
Yeah.
You can play together in the same match. There's also Pokemon Cafe Mix, which is currently out and free to play on the Nintendo Switch and iOS and Android.
Are you a marketing person for Nintendo?
I am not, but I love the Pokemon series, and Pokemon Cafe Mix, the art style looks amazing.
Mm-hmm. I think you need to send him an email and say, hey,
do you need an English translator now that
Yeah.
now that Corona has stolen them all away.
Let me help you. Let me help you with the marketing of the games, please. Just
But
give
one
me
that
everything.
everybody is hyped for, even me, is Pokemon Snap 2. It's called New Pokemon Snap, but it's basically a second Pokemon Snap game for the Nintendo Switch. The release date isn't out yet. But...
One sec. Kawaii, yeah, I see your screenshot. Those are horrible.
Right.
Oh, God. Diablo.
All these games that I've mentioned are both on the phone and Switch, except for one. It's called Pokemon Smile. It is free to play, and it's basically used for kids to teach them good teeth brushing habits.
What?
Yeah. Basically, as you brush your teeth, you basically free a Pokemon from the evils of plaque.
You're kidding
me. It is very
me.
catered towards 2 to 3-year-olds.
That's so...
It's
oh my
adorable.
God.
It is adorable, and I am all for it.
God.
You can't even be mad at it because it's marketed towards toddlers.
I mean, pretty young toddlers. Oh my God. Okay, so I got my Jolly Landorus EV train now. Next up, Latios.
Ooh. For a split second there, I thought you said Lapras. Which is another Pokemon that can Gigantamax.
But why, though? Why would anybody want to?
Want to Gigantamax Lapras?
Yeah, it
actually looks really beautiful. Like the shell changes and makes it look like a yacht or a cruise ship. And the frost that surrounds the shell kind of looks like sheet music.
Yeah.
So it is really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say the same for Gigantamax Centiskorch. Basically, a Centiskorch is a fire centipede.
What's wrong with that?
Well, first off, I don't like centipedes at all.
But it's a video game.
Centiskorch itself looks really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But its Gigantamax form, oh my God. I'm
not good.
Just thinking about it.
You hate centipedes that much?
It looks good.
Okay.
The Pokemon itself looks good, but what its concept is terrifies me.
So you hate centipedes that much, huh?
They look so freaky, especially the house centipedes with the janky legs and it not only has 100 legs, but it also has 50 antennas.
I mean, I don't disagree with you. They don't look appealing. If I can get the EV training done today, I'll probably hop off. Because now that I've got the nature mints...
Oh my God.
Huh.
How could I forget about that?
What?
So, in Sword and Shield, if you have save data for Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, they will give you a special Pikachu or Eevee that can Gigantamax.
Can they not normally?
No, they cannot. But most Pokemon can't normally Gigantamax. You usually have to find them in max raid dens.
Oh, right.
Or you have to give them the max soup, like I said before. But for the max soup, that's exclusive to the Isle of Armor DLC.
Okay.
I mean, there was a special event earlier this month that basically allowed you to get Gigantamax Pikachu and Eevee in these max raid dens. But that event has passed.
Okay.
Because there are 3 Gigantamax Pokemon that you cannot get through the dens normally, and that's Pikachu, Eevee, and Meowth. Meowth was actually a pre-order bonus
Oh.
that ended July 15th of 2018, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they have since had events that allowed you to get them, but those events have passed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now they're super valuable. Can you trade them?
Not. Oh, you can trade them, but with the DLC, they're not as valuable as they once were.
Okay.
The only Gigantamax Pokemon that would be considered super valuable would be Melmetal.
Just because
that, yeah, just because it's unobtainable at the
okay.
moment.
Man, imagine paying off your college tuition because you caught a Gigantamax Melmetal.
Uh-huh.
Get to those diehard like collectors.
Yo, imagine waiting 9 months to deliver a baby. Just get same day shipping.
Oh my god. Classic Nikupe joke. That was actually pretty good though. Oh man, when do you think the next like Gen 8 update will be? How many Gen 8 Pokemon are there? 100?
There are 81 new Pokemon.
Oh, so they've got over half of them in there already.
But that number has changed slightly with the new Pokemon in the DLC, as well as the new Galarian forms.
Okay.
Which, by the way, the Isle of Armor DLC, they added Galarian Slowpoke and Galarian Slowbro.
Okay.
Which Slowpoke is pure Psychic type, but Slowbro is Psychic Poison.
Is that the one where the
yeah, the shelter's on its arm.
Okay, yes. I have seen that one then. The look of it.
The Crown Tundra DLC is going to be adding Galarian Slowking, and so far the typing and what it looks like is unknown to the public.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming it's going to be Psychic Ghost.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I gotta check up the EV yield for Oddish. Control F, Oddish. Oddish, special attack, perfect!
But yeah, there's a lot of Galarian forms, as well as new Pokemon, and the Gigantamax forms. Plus, they also gotta add max raid dens or power spots to the game.
Oh god, that would be nuts. To have... Well, so what I'm really excited about, too, is having more events for the Legendaries. Like, rather than just, like, this natural spawning. Which was fine to begin with, but now that they've given us more, like, requirements for spawning, like, Legendaries, I think I like the way that's going more so than the just sit in a biome AFK and hope that you get one. It's so...
Yeah, like, there are some Pokemon that I can fully accept that being the case for. Like, Heatran or the Landorus trio. Or even the mythical Pokemon.
Mythical I'd be alright with. Well, now that they've got the Celebi one, though, well, I guess that might be a unique exception. But I don't like the fact that people could AFK for Legendaries and get them when other people, like, grind for days at a time. Like, I think there should be a way to guarantee that you get what you're looking for. Not necessarily, like, doesn't have to have the same IVs or whatever, but...
I have no idea what they're going to do for the Galarian legendary birds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, I think they're going to change the orbs a bit for the Galarian forms. Like, the electric souls would be fighting souls for Zapdos.
Oh.
Like fighting spirit, that would be the orb of fighting spirit. Orb of shadows and crazy orb. I don't know.
Wait, where do those names come from?
That's just what comes up at the top of my head.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I thought that was like from the game or something. I was like, hold on. Because yeah, the orbs are, I mean, those are just custom to Pixelmon, and I love the fact that they've done that. Like,
actually, no, They're not. They're actually a reference to Pokemon 2000. Because in Pokemon 2000, somebody is stealing
That's right.
and kidnapping the legendary birds. So Ash had to go to Zapdos's island
Yeah.
and warn him. But to do that, he had to take a special orb to Zapdos's shrine.
Oh, that's right. I remember Lugia being in there to like kind of fight or stop them from fighting. But that was like all I really remember. It's been so long since I've seen that.
But yeah, the orbs are from official canon.
Okay. Let's see. Are the time altars? Is that from?
Oh no, the time space altar is exclusive to Pixelmon. However, the spear pillar that the time space altar is on is actually a place you can go to in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, the game where those 4 Pokemon are from.
Okay.
And the whole concept of using Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie to get the red chain to use the orb to summon the legendary Pokemon, that is actually Team Galactic's plan to summon and capture the Dialga, Palkia, or both.
Okay.
Because they believe that using a Pokeball on a Pokemon hinders their abilities.
Oh, interesting.
So in using the red chain, they would enslave the Pokemon to do whatever they want. Which,
without hindering its abilities?
Yeah, without hindering its abilities. Which, in all fairness, it works. Like,
it makes them stronger, or what?
No, it doesn't make them stronger. It slaves them without nerfing them. Which, in Diamond and Pearl, you have to stop them yourself. However, in Platinum, he goes after both of them at once.
Mm-hmm.
And because he does that, he summons the rage of Giratina.
Okay.
And pulls the evil team leader into the distortion world. Which is basically the Pokemon equivalent to hell. Gravity is all wonky.
Mm-hmm.
Waterfalls flow up or sideways. And platforms move.
Okay.
As you step on them.
Huh. That's so.
Yeah, it is the domain of the Pokemon of dark matter and gravity. Because gravity can distort space and time.
Okay, that makes sense from a scientific perspective. Man, there's so much like details.
Gen 4 had a lot of lore implemented in the series.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the lore of Pokemon were very subtle. Like, even the names of the Pokemon game had something to do with the legendaries that were on the box. Like, Gold and Silver, Ho-Oh and Lugia have wings of gold and silver. Not wings, feathers of gold and silver.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal is because Suicune has a crystal tiara.
Really?
Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald is because the respective legendary Pokemon have scales made of those gemstones. Diamond and Pearl is because Dialga and Palkia are imbued with diamonds and pearls in their armor. Like, you can actually see the diamond on Dialga's chestplate and the armor on Palkia's arms.
Oh.
And Giratina's armor, like its helmet and ribs, are made of platinum. It's corrupted platinum, which is why it's yellow. And is also why the shiny form, that those armor pieces are silver, which is what platinum actually looks like.
I'm amazed that you know so much about this stuff.
Yeah, black and white is for the obvious. Reshiram and Zekrom are both white and black. X and Y, the real reason why they're named that is because they're the first 3D Pokemon games.
Wait,
But
so shouldn't there be XYZ?
yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
but they also Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde are also shaped after those letters.
Yes, yeah.
And
saying that's a
Sun and
3D
Moon.
game though, that's actually really cool. I would have never.
Yeah, Solgaleo and Lunala are the emissaries of the Sun and Moon. And Zacian and Zamazenta wield a sword and shield.
But do their names mean sword and shield in like a different language?
No. Funnily enough, Zacian and Zamazenta are not from the Galar region.
Okay.
And because of this, them not being native there, they have their own forest that they like to play in. But because nobody knows of their existence, all they see is a blur at the corner of their eye. So all they see is the cyan or magenta coloration of these Pokemon. They are literally the cyan and the magenta, Zacian and Zamazenta. It's really stupid when you say it out loud, but it is really unique to Pokemon.
Holy crap. Oh, man. I need to go get some food, Nikupe. I feel like you've given me too much information for my brain to handle.
I'm honestly surprised that this is the first time that you've invited me on.
No, we've talked before.
Yeah, we've talked before, but never on stream.
Oh. Well, half the time you're... Well, aren't you busy doing other stuff usually? Because I don't mind talking to people.
Nah, with this whole pandemic going around.
Oh.
But even before then, yeah, you could have just asked and I would have gone here.
Well, every new update, I will definitely be pinging you. Because, yeah, it would definitely help. I mean, I don't mind making, like, the video myself and just butchering everything, but for, like, a live stream, it's good to have, like, background about each of them and stuff. I want to get my final Linoone to 81, and then I'll be done for the day. That's my goal. So I need... Ooh, 5K? Let's see. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I need to figure out what to do for my next video.
Alright.
Actually, let me go to the Reforged. I want to look at that changelog some more. So we went through the Pokemon today.
Sorry about that.
So they did add an appraised good rod.
Ooh, an appraised good rod. What is that?
Because they said added new variations to jump will require an appraised good rod. So it's like the appraised old rod. Does that mean that there's going to be more?
Like an appraised super rod?
Well, those don't exist yet, I don't think.
Yeah, like eventually.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see. They added abilities: Guerrilla Tactics, Screen Cleaner, Corrosion.
Ooh, Guerrilla Tactics, I believe, is the ability of Galarian Darmanitan.
Oh.
What'd you say about that Screen Cleaner?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound familiar, but I know it's in the game.
How about Corrosion and Innards Out?
Oh, Corrosion and Innards Out are the abilities for Salazzle, Salandit, as well as Pyukumuku. Innards Out basically means that if you were to knock out the Pokemon, then its innards would spit out and damage you.
Why would you want that ability?
Actually, it's Pyukumuku's only ability.
Oh.
But Pyukumuku is a very good Pokemon for countering. But for Salazzle and Salandit, Corrosion makes it so they're able to poison Pokemon that are normally immune to poison, like Steel and Poison types.
Okay.
Which is a very good ability, and I'm surprised they didn't have that when they implemented Salandit and Salazzle. Although they didn't have Disguise when they implemented Mimikyu.
So the last, or they also added Propeller Tail and Ice Face.
Propeller Tail and Ice Face are the abilities for Aeroscuda and Ice-Q.
Okay.
Ice Face is basically what I said earlier when I was talking about Ice-Q.
Yeah.
Any physical attack done to this Pokemon will break the Ice Face, but negate all damage.
Okay.
And it can grow back in a hailstorm.
Okay.
But for Propeller Tail, I don't recall what that does. Hold on, I actually have an Aeroscuda and a Barrascuda. Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. These Pokemon have Swift Swim, so Propeller Tail might just be their hidden ability. But either way, Aerocuda and Barrascuda are not in the game yet, so you probably might not have use for them yet.
Okay. And then let's see. So they added new attacks as well, Snap Trap and Stuffed Cheeks.
Ooh, Stuffed Cheeks is the signature move of Squovit and Greedent.
Okay.
Do my Pokemon have that? Yeah, Stuffed Cheeks. Stuffed Cheeks, basically, the user eats its held berry, then sharply raises its defense stat.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other one you said?
Wait, Snap Trap?
Okay, Snap Trap is the signature move of Galarian Stunfisk.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense with the name of it. Then there's Tar Shot, Snipe Shot, and Dragon Darts.
Okay, Dragon Dart is the signature move of a Pokemon that's not in the game yet by the name of Dragapult. Dragapult is a Dragon Ghost type that has a 3-stage evolution. It's the pseudo-legendary of the Galar region. It goes from Dreepy to Dracloak to Dragapult.
Okay.
And basically, Dragon Darts, it is a multi-hit attack that can hit multiple Pokemon at once.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it fires the Dreepy that is in its head at the opposing Pokemon. And let's see, is it a physical or special move? Because my Dragapult has Dragon Darts.
Yeah, you should have stayed on, man.
Yeah, it is a physical attack that has 50 power and 100% accuracy.
Okay.
Snipe Shot is the signature move of Inteleon.
Okay. It's a headshot, 100% critical, just 400% power.
Snipe Shot is a water-type special move with 80 power and 100 accuracy. The user ignores the effects of opposing Pokemon's moves and abilities that draw in moves, allowing this move to hit the chosen target. So it will ignore me first completely.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
So it was
Tarshot?
Yes.
Tarshot is the signature move of Colossal.
Okay.
My 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 Colossal doesn't have that move. Wait, that's just the normal one. What about my Gigantamax ones? Oh damn, my Gigantamax Colossal doesn't have Tar Shot. Basically, this is that move does. You know how what's its name, Halucha, as the move Flying Press, which does damage akin to flying and fighting types.
Yeah.
Well, Tar Shot is the same, but for rock and fire.
Okay. Rock and fire.
Which is the typing of Colossal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, any other moves?
That was it for the moves.
Oh, that was it?
And then they said for like the feathers, health, muscle, resist, genius, clever, swift, and pretty wings rather. Wait, feathers.
Yeah, they're feathers that increase Pokemon's EV stat depending on which type of feather you get.
Oh.
They were first introduced in not X and Y, in Black and White.
Okay.
So yeah, they've been around for a long time.
So they removed it from the drop pool though, which means it says they but still exist. We may make use of them in the future. So
That's ominous.
Yeah, I wonder what they'll do or what they're planning. Well, okay, I made my hit my goal for leveling up and EV training, so I might just throw up some more iron for sale and go grab some lunch. Even though it's already like 3:15.
Well, it's probably for the best because there's a bunch of people leaving. We're now at 8 viewers.
Oh, dang it. Well, we didn't do too bad. Had it up to like 17.
Yeah.
Not bad for one day back.
One day.
Like 2 hours back.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Well, thank you for the help. I don't think there's anything left to go through. Commands. Yeah, nothing really. Like, mostly bug fixes. Oh, wait. Fix the lowland sprites in 8.0.1.
Have they fixed the texture of Mega Medicham yet?
I don't see anything about it.
Like, a while ago when they introduced Gen 6 Pokemon, Mega Medicham, its texture was all choppy and screwed up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was colors in spots that shouldn't have those colors. And there were lines that shouldn't have lines. I just wanted to know if they ever fixed that. So, before you head out, do you think you could show off a Mega Medicham?
I don't.
The
Yeah.
shiny texture was fine. It looked good.
Mm-hmm.
The normal coloration, though.
Mega Medicham. Yeah, let me just go to the, I want to make sure the world border hasn't been expanded. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay, go back to single player.
Something that I really want them to add to Pixelmon is flight speed. Like, certain Pokemon fly and swim at different speeds.
Mm-hmm. Medicham?
Like, I would love that. If you were to ride a Pidgeot, it would fly slower than if you were flying a Latios or Latios. And obviously the fastest flyer would be Celesteela. Because it is literally a rocket.
Isn't, like, Reshiram a rocket as well?
No, but it does have a generator in its tail that allows it to fly fast.
So, okay, I got the Medicham up, Mega Medicham.
Okay, yeah, they did not fix it yet.
So what's it
What-
supposed to look like?
Wait, hold on. Did they fix it?
Why is
Yeah, they fixed it. Holy shit. Like, I saw the back and the pinks, and then I was like, wait a minute. Then I looked it up just now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they fixed it.
Well, that's good.
Like, you see that little white over the pants?
Yeah.
There was a lines and yellow in that belt that
Oh.
shouldn't be there.
It's supposed to be
But
all
let's-
white.
Yeah, let's see the back.
Let me change the time real quick.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is that supposed to be there? The pink on the back, is that supposed to be there?
Well, the pink on the back is still there.
Oh, hold on. That's not supposed to. That belt isn't supposed to be white. It's supposed to be yellow. So yeah, they didn't fix it.
Maybe they got so much feedback thinking it was supposed to be white, and now they fixed it wrong.
See, yeah, I'm gonna send you what a Mega Medicham is supposed to look like. We probably should find a better picture than that. Okay, guess that's the best I can do. See, I saw the
I see.
all white and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Minor
I thought they
discrepancy.
fixed it.
You have to put in a patch note or like a bug report.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that wouldn't consider that a bug since not a lot of people use a Mega Medicham at all.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably why it flew under the radar for so long.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna probably take off. I definitely need to go eat something. I'm starving now. For those of you watching the stream, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate the
Thank you for
support.
coming.
Hopefully, you learned something about Pokemon from Nakupe. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. All right,
Bye.
thanks, Nakupe.
You're welcome.